I'm not happy about Fallout 4's DLC. I'm not. I think about Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Now that was some DLC. That just sounds wrong saying that like DLC stands for something very inappropriate or something. But talking about downloadable content here, not happy about it. And I'm thinking, I was listening to like certain videos and interviews that were talking to Bethesda's people, id Software and all of those guys about it, you know, what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you know, they doing the Contraptions DLC and some other garbage. I can't call it garbage. I think it's it could be cool for whoever like to use that type of stuff, but I have to say that it doesn't really interest me, man. I kind of became familiar with the older way, I guess they did DLC with the previous two games, New Vegas and Fallout 3, that I'm kind of expecting, some new stories and such. Because honestly, if I'd have known it was going to be this way, I probably wouldn't have bought the DLC pack, man. Or I would have bought the stuff I wanted separately, maybe. I guess if they are selling it separately. But because I don't really want that extra stuff. That $30 or that $50 price tag they charging for it. It doesn't sit too well with me. Especially if you don't like all the content. They should just have it separate like they did for the last two games. They had all the DLC separate. And you bought each expansion. And each expansion was like, a couple of hours long. Which was cool. You know what I'm saying? But this, I'm not digging it at all, man. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of gamer you are. If you like story stuff, then I mean not story. Yeah. Well, I go that route. If you like story stuff, you probably want a DLC that's kind of like Far Harbor, or that robot stuff, because that robot thing did have a little small story to it. And Far Harbor has its own adventures and whatnot tied to the main game, which is cool. But this Contraptions and that other stuff, I mean, I haven't played it yet, but if it don't have any like story elements attached to it, no new weapons, no new characters, new companions, something like that attached to it, I just don't feel like it's in, because I'm not interested in it. I don't really care. I don't want to sit there and be building on stuff. I don't care for all that. I want to roam the land and kill stuff, man. That's what I want to do. Kill and listen and watch these people talk about their problems and issues, and then move on to the next thing and murder whatever else they created for me to murder. That's pretty much it. Just want to shoot stuff and watch some story stuff for a little bit and shoot more stuff. That's pretty much it. But it's just my opinion. I mean, if you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't, you don't. But I do hope you agree with it. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'm out. Peace. Thanks.